Hola, everybody. I don't know why I feel like this needs to go a different way because the light does not seem to be in the right space, but maybe it is. Mm, This right here. Hey, y'all. Oh, excuse me. Hey, hey. Is this right? No, it is actually. I just need to pull this down just a little bit, like right there. Yes, yes. Hey, y'all. Look, I was about to say, let me go get my glasses. They are Circa in her stuff. Hey, y'all. Ooh. So I just want to say, hey, we did a class punking this on YouTube. Hey, y'all. Y'all want to see the goodies I got today? With something real, real cool. Thank you, Mr. Michael. Thank you, Mr. Michael. If you are here, thank you. Do y'all want to see? Oh my goodness, family. We have something that is about to be added to this good old library that I didn't even know existed. Y'all ready to see it? Hi. Mm-mm. I said, now see, God, you showed out with this one. He always show out, though. Hey. Look at it. Hi, Auntie K. It is a freaking English Russian KJV Bible. Beautiful leather casing. Look at this. Y'all. Yeah. Hey, everybody. I need to turn this way a little bit, maybe. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, like that. Y'all, it's Russian and English. Mind blown. I'm scared though. Maybe I gotta take this out. Oh, okay. That lets it open up all the way. That's cool. Look at that. It is in Russian and English, family. That's crazy. Thank you, Mr. Michael. Two Bibles showed up today. Two of them did. Tell me that's not cool, y'all. So now we have, thank you, Mr. Michael, an English Russian Bible to be added to our very extensive Bible collection that we got. Now I'm sad that I can't. Yeah, I told y'all back in the day I had a Korean and English one, and I gave it to somebody, and I shouldn't have. I should have. I didn't know what God was doing at the time. Did I compare what? I'm so excited about this. No, I just got it right now. I literally probably about an hour ago just got back from my post office box, so I haven't had the time. I just got here, but it's been there. But I just got it today. Yes, y'all, we have a freaking English and Russian parallel Bible, y'all. So we have the Septuagint, right? That has Greek and English side by side. We got the Russian Bible. We got our Ethiopian Bible. We got our Quran that has Arabic, English, and Roman text. Lord Jesus. I do not know why this little boy be walking so hard. He act like he an elephant. He can't weigh no more than 60 pounds. Jesus. Y'all hear that? What the hell is he doing up there? I be wanting to take the broom and beat on the ceiling. So y'all know we got our interlinear Bible that's in Hebrew, Greek, and English. Y'all heard that? And I got 9-foot ceilings. Remember that. So it ain't like it's right up on top of me. Y'all, I'm so excited. We got our 1870s Bible, 1880s that I don't want to move because it's actually the thing has come off, so I'm not gonna move that. We got our 1611 up here that my auntie said we got our 2 Ethiopian Bibles that are not in English at all. So y'all we are he doing too much. That's why I be bumping my music as loud as I do, because you won't ever say anything about my music, and it's 10 horses and elephants upstairs, and it's only 2 people up there. Okay. And so this came from Miss Elizabeth. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. We got a poster with all the names of God on it. Isn't this cool? Look at that. Oh, this is cool. Adonai, Elohe, Israel, El Elyon, Elohim, El Olam, El Roy, El Shaddai, Emmanuel, Jehovah, Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah Mekin, I don't know how to say that, Jehovah Nisei, Jehovah Ra. I have said that name 1,000. Oh, I did not mean to throw that. Miss Elizabeth. Y'all, it just hit me. The sons of Rapha, the descendants of Rapha, the Rephaim, the descendants of Rapha. God has a name, Jehovah Rapha. Are y'all getting this? I have said Jehovah Rapha. It's in all of the gospel songs. I know this name and never put 2 and 2 together. Y'all. Jehovah Rapha means the Lord who heals. God has provided the final cure for spiritual, physical, and emotional sickness in Jesus Christ. God can heal us. Jehovah Rapha, and the sons of Rapha were the 6-fingered giants, the Rephaim, these guys. Thank you. Makaz Dakim, thank you. I appreciate it. Jehovah Rapha and the Rephaim, we know that the Rephaim was angels, children. They was the giants. So God has the name Jehovah Rapha. And then in the Bible, right here in 2 Samuel 21, it says, and still another battle, which took place at Gath, There was a huge man with 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot, 24 in all. And he was also descended from Rapha. And God has a name, Jehovah Rapha. And that's the healing from the sick. So maybe these are the angels that gave us the medicine. Maybe they were the shaman of the giants. Because Rapha is in reference to healing and mental illness and physical illness healing. So could they have been the first shaman or healers? Because we know they taught them about plants. We know that they taught them about roots and how to grind the powders and stuff, y'all. God has a name, Jehovah Rapha. The sons of Rapha were the giants with 6 fingers and 6 toes. Come on. This is why the words mean everything. Thank you so much, Miss Jennifer. I'm sorry, Miss Elizabeth. That's crazy. And yep, I got some stuff to do now. And then y'all wonder why. Jehovah Rapha. And in still another battle which took place, and he was a descendant of Rapha. Raphael. Or it could have been another Rapha. Because Raphael is he's still walking with God. God is still using him. Man. And this is why I tell y'all, them names, like the names we was researching today, some of those people are angels, y'all. This is why I keep telling y'all to research those names. And if we dig further enough back or dig deep enough, we gonna figure out which one of those people was giants or an angel. Because remember, God made them human-like, but they were still angels. Jireh, Jireh. That's crazy, family. Do you see? And y'all see, I just took this out the box. I hadn't took the thing off of it. Okay, so this is where to order stuff. All right. Okay. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. That's crazy. Jehovah Rapha and the Rephaim descended from Rapha. And Rapha means healer. So I bet you they was some, even though they did whatever, I bet you they were some of the angels that were the medicine men and whatnot. Well, this is gonna have to go over there on the wall. Y'all just ain't gonna be able to see it, but it'll be over there. I'm gonna put it up over there. It's the other thing that came in today. Yeah, see it? It's another big book. I told y'all it was 2 Bibles that showed up today. Y'all see it's just about as thick as my hand. It's wide as my body. Look what's on here at the back. I'm going to show y'all the back first. Can y'all see that? You see the transmission of the Bible into English and when it happened and what books were in there? Do I got any 66ers in the house tonight? Any 66ers in the house tonight? If you only believe in the 66 books that the Lord ordained and you shouldn't take nothing from it and you shouldn't add to it, I need to know if you in here this evening. Anybody? All right, now, saints, speak up or forever hold your peace. Don't act like you don't want to claim it now. Sister, can you turn this up a little bit? Yeah. All right. right, good, 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 good. All right, somebody tell the truth. All right, here we go. Look at that. All I hear is crickets, right? Y'all see what this say? The transmission of the Bible to English and when it happened. So the Hebrew manuscripts had originally 39 in 1450 to 500 BC. And then the Septuagint, the Greek manuscript, had 53 with the Apocrypha. The New Testament Greek, 27. Y'all see the timelines, right? I'm reading this backwards. Translations to over 500 languages started in 400 AD. The only language I can't read that backwards. Allowed in what is that? Latin 600. But what I want y'all to see is down here at the bottom. Do y'all see this King James, King James, King James? Now we look over here. Y'all see it say King James First Bible 1611 had 80 books with the Apocrypha in 1611. Now look at all of these versions of the Bible and the New Testament and Old Testament that was going through all this time before 1611. It just got real bright. I know. I don't know why it does that. Okay. Now look here. Hold on. Let me see if I turn the camera, if it'll come back. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Okay. So we got this, right? So look now. The first King James in 1611 had 80 books with the Apocrypha. And then in 1782, it went down to 66. So for 170 odd years, it had 80 books. And then in 1782, they decided, oh, we don't need them all. We're just going to take them down to 66. King Jamesers. And now you see why I said there were several versions of the Bible before you ever even got it. So when people say, I don't need all these Bibles, you're a liar. Because different versions, God had people in Turkey, in Syria. And he said it. We know for a fact a lot of the people God used was in Egypt for years. I'm going to let y'all screenshot it, then I'm going to let them get it. Oh, sorry. Y'all, they really give you an original page out of 1611. I thought they was joking. They really give you a page out of an original, one leaf out of an original 1611 Bible. Oh my God. It says this leaf from a King James Bible printed before 1650 has been authenticated and guaranteed to be at least 350 years old. 350, and it look. Mm-hmm. You can look at it and tell. Look at the. It's dirty. Let's see what page they sent me. What book is this? Amos, a prophet. they would send me a profit page. And guess what's on here? God's judgment. God's judgment, y'all. When do I always be? Didn't I tell y'all 10 mean judgment? And my birthday is on the 10th. And a lot of times when God had me say stuff to people, it really do be judgment for their life. Remember I told you people used to be like, you're a jinx. No, God was speaking your judgment to you and you didn't even hear it. I'm definitely going to wow. 350 years old. So now this is the oldest thing in our library. This one piece of paper is the oldest thing in our library right now. It's just the book of Amos. This is cool. I'm going to have to give me a thing and put that in there. That's crazy. Wow. Printed before 1650. So that is the oldest thing in our library. So right now, I'm going to put this up here so we don't bend it or nothing. Wow. Christ fulfilled the law. What? What? I am a Pisces. My birthday is 3/10. I am. Who wrote the Bible? Everybody. The people that lived it. The Bible is nothing but journals. The same way you write your journal, and if people get it in 200 years, they're going to say, oh, she never existed. Well, then why is there a journal of her? People wrote the Bible under the inspiration of God. The same way that God told me COVID was coming in my spirit, and I wrote down what he said, and 2 years to the day it came, or 3, it was 3 years, excuse me. So 36 months prior to COVID coming, there's a journal entry, several, where I keep saying, God, why is all these people gonna die? What's gonna be up with the medical and this and this and this and this? And then 3 years later, that's exact. As a matter of fact, I posted the videos on here. So the same way God tells me to tell people stuff and it happens, that's the people. So this our other 1611. Now this is a reproduction, right? But look what's in it. This is what I was looking for right here. Because none of my other Bibles have this. The genealogies of Adam. Even my very expensive Bibles don't have this. Shem, Japheth, Terah, which we know is Abraham daddy. Esau, bloodline, Moab, Ben-Ami, Jacob, Reuben, Simeon, which, why are these important? KJV store. It's the Bible. It's the 1611 Bible. There go y'all Genesis. The first book of Moses called Genesis. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. If you're new here, you'll have to know that you ask me to do something. You don't tell me to hold up nothing. You don't tell me to tell you what it is. You ask me. That's the fastest way to get you cussed out on my page. Because this ain't church, it's school. Don't tell me what to do. You use a question mark. Can you please? Will you please? I just said that. The KJV store. Y'all need to listen. You asking for information, you don't tell nobody what to do. You use your manners. Now, Peter must be in my bloodline, definitely. I told y'all I'm more of a Peter and a Paul than anybody else. Thank you so much, Miss Tiffany. Listen, yeah, I'm excited. So look, why is it that this bloodline is so why are these important? And why these ain't in the other Bibles like this? Y'all want to know why? Because now we gonna find out who these giants is for real, for real. It's in there, but when you see it broke down like this, and why would they, the 12 tribes is Jacob's kids. We know that his kids was giants. We know that for a fact that Jacob's kids was giants. Because we can trace who they was. Ooh, 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 God. Ah, ah, ah. Now, what makes me even happier is now that we have the Bible in Russian, because my phones are, we got the Google Translate, right? But I can go and see what the names of the same people are in several different languages. In Greek, in 2 different languages in Ethiopian, Russian now, Roman, Arabic, and English. Because we know they play name games, don't they? Yes, one love. Mine is too. They down here, y'all can't see them, but they definitely rubbing on each other like this. The fact check, come on. They play the name game. So are they using a name that they call them in Russian? We just seen it today in our regular Bible. Jeshua, Jeshua, and Joshua. Same person. Jehozadak and Jozadak. Same person, same version of the Bible. But they make, if you didn't know what you was reading, you would think they was 2 different people. Why y'all change the name of the person in the same Bible? This ain't Jesus gave him another name. Is it a story that's tied to that would make, because now when we go and look in the Persian literature or see who they was fighting in that Ezra, we need to go and see if there was a story about somebody named Jeshua, not Joshua, and Jozadak, not Jehozadak. Do you see what I'm saying? So we looking for Jehozadak in it going to fact check, but if we got Jozadak, it might take us directly to the story that we're looking for. We looking for Joshua in this person, and it's not going to say Joshua. It's going to say Jeshua. Same Bible, same persons, same two people, but two different names right there in the same Bible. Now, do you see why I said studying? And every time you read it, you're going to see something you didn't see. Just like today, I've been saying Jehovah Rapha forever. Never, and all the times we done talked about the Rephaim, and I done read about the Rephaim, I never put two and two together. Jehovah Rapha, the Rephaim, the sons of Rapha, who were the six-fingered giants. They had the extra digits as to why the people, or most of the people, are. Now do y'all see why I be wanting so many different copies of the same book, but by in the Coptic or in the Syriac or in the Greek or in the Hebrew? Because these people went into slavery in all of these different cultures. When God would let an enemy come and overtake them, they didn't quit serving God completely. They didn't quit writing down the things that happened. And as y'all can see, a lot of times when they took them into slavery, they gave them a name of their language. Joseph's name got changed. Daniel's name got changed. A lot of people, when they went into Persian or Babylonian rule, they gave them a Persian or Babylonian or Sumerian name. Still the same person. But in their records, it's going to say Belshazzar or whatever. It's not going to say Joseph. Same person, different name. So we can go into the Egyptian and Persian literature and look for Joseph. We just got to know the name that they gave him once they were taken into captivity. And they're going to have stories about it because these people rose to the ranks of leaders in these places in Babylon and Egypt. Like they did in America. Exactly. So do you see why I'm saying this is why we have Persian literature, Hindu? Even when we went and studied the Native American literature, just when I was showing y'all the giant book, the same way that Petra looks, up in the mountains, temple cut up in the mountains, castle cut up in the mountains. In Northern California, Northern Arizona, they got a city called Urco. URCO. The mountain builders was over there too, because it looks just like Petra. Hello. Oh, hey, Pumpkin, you want to play? Where you going? You hear what I'm saying? So this is why all of these books are so important when you studying. That's how when people are like, oh, I'm studying the Bible. What other books you got? Oh, all I need is my Bible dictionary. You don't need a map? A world atlas? You don't need a book of old maps because the lines that are drawn now are not the lines that were drawn back then. Because they conquered and took over and ruled. Urco and Petra. Yeah, Urco and Petra was carved by the same folks. Look up Urco. URCO. It's either Northern Arizona or Northern California, and it's giants there, and they have a whole cap. Matter of fact, I could just show y'all. Oh, thank you, Roxanne. Stay around. Y'all know we on YouTube. For my newbies, we got almost 400, and we don't got 400 videos on YouTube. Most of our classes is 3 hours. And we go from A to Z all over. If you're looking for a structured class, this is not that. Because if we learn something, we might be learning something now, and we're going to stop in the middle of it and go research that. We don't do that. We all over the place because we brainstorm learn. It's pretty cool here. We use brainstorming, and so we're connecting the dots. We're not just focused on one thing, because then you don't get to see the bigger picture when you do that. Yep, like the Louisiana Purchase. Yep. So I'm excited. When I recently dug into the Hindu religion, I saw the same gods with different names, and that they started from the Moshe people, like I mentioned. Moshe, Moshe for Moses, like Moses' kids who lived in in ancient Mesopotamia. You mean? Isn't that crazy? There's a caregiver at my job named Moshe. Hmm. 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 What big old book? What big old book you talking about, Jamie? This ain't my biggest book. We got books bigger than this and thicker than this. This ain't our biggest, thickest Bible now. We got two of them that make this look like a shrimp. You want to see it? That's a medium sized book. So that's one Bible, and this is one Bible. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. All right. Woo. You see it? Okay, sit down. Okay. These Bibles is heavy as look. That's 22 karat gold on them babies. You see it? What you just see? Oh, Jesus. I should go get my set scale and see how much all of these weigh together. Oh, Jesus. These the ones your grandma had? Ooh, I don't know. Oh, you see? Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. I won't be doing that no more. That's a lot of weight. That is a lot of weight. Oh, Lord. This is the small one is Ezekiel to Revelations. This is the little one. Yes, they are bigger than me. And when I got them, I only weighed 99 pounds. So, yep. They was more. Oh! Sorry, people under me. Because I know they heard that. I'm fussing about the little boy. And I've been. Oh, shoot. Is the bigger one the new one or the old? It's both. It's a whole King James. It's New Testament and Old Testament. Your name is Mark Israel. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. That's why we got the Egyptian Book of the Dead. We got all of that. Don't we, family? We got some good stuff in this here library. Don't we? Y'all not gonna keep laughing at me. I see y'all. With all the hieroglyphs. Oh, yes. Got all the hieroglyphs in it. Oh, yes. And they're translated in the front for those of you. Can you read hieroglyphs? No, but I can read English, and they already translated them for me. So I don't have to read hieroglyphs. Oh, so this is another dual language book. Whatever the language, is it Coptic or Egyptian? So we got English and Egyptian. I just realized that. Ain't that crazy? So we got another dual language book in here. And then y'all know we got our Chinese Story of the Gods. It's in Japanese and Mandarin. I mean English and Mandarin. So we getting down through there, y'all. I wonder if there are any emerald. We already got the emerald tablets. We already got that. The emerald tablets is in here. The emerald tablets is the Shepherd of Hermas. I turned right to it. We already got that. There go your emerald tablets right there. The Shepherd of Hermas and the emerald tablets is the same book. Oh, yes. We got the Odyssey. Woo, woo. I'm excited. Thank you so much, everybody. I thank y'all for my gifts. I thank you. Y'all, our little book. This is crazy, though. We really got a English and Russian Bible. Thank you, Mr. Michael. Thank you, Miss. Everybody that didn't send me Auntie Sand. We got 155-year-old Bible dictionaries right here. We have our the Bible that I purchased. That's from 1835. And then we got one that's from 1870. You know, and then, like I said, we got our 1611 that Auntie Sand said. We got Hatsmata sent me this beautiful Bible here that she got from, it's like 1870 or 1880. So we good. We got our Bhagavad Gita, or however you say that, our Hindu Bible. We got, like I said, we got our Quran, our Septuagint. We just got this, the Parabolic Teachings of Christ, and it's old too. It's nice. 1882. 1882. So this early 19 or before the 1900s as well. Thank you so much. Y'all be sending me some amazing stuff. $18.82, $18.35, $16.50. Thank you, y'all. Y'all don't even know that this is what I always wanted. My kids said, Mom, that's so crazy. You really got your real library like you want it now. I said, it is. Because I would try to build it. But, you know, when you got kids and you live in life and they have things that are more important, you know what I'm saying? You just don't. But I would pick up stuff here and there. But He has blessed me, y'all, through me going to the Goodwill. Like, I'm grateful. I am so grateful for y'all. Y'all don't even know. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Yes. How do I get a library card? That's funny, because guess what we got in here, too? Somebody sent me the library card thing, too. We already... Yes, nobody gets to check anything out from here ever. I love y'all. Oh, man. We got that. We got all that. I'm telling you, when I say my family keep me right, they getting our library together, honey. We got our Library of Congress stamp that says the Library of Sir Controller. Yes, Lord. This is a look and don't touch library. It's like the museum behind the glass. Yeah, only person get to touch it is the museum curator. I'm the museum curator. The librarian curator, the college ancient studies department. If you ever look, it make me nervous. Even think about it. I'm gonna put my hands in my pockets because thinking about people touching my books, it made me feel some type of way. Yes, I am the curator. No touchies. I'm a professor too, but I'm the curator of the museum, of the Biblical Museum, of the Library Museum. No. No touching. No touching. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The Library Museum, you can look, but don't touch. You're darn right. We gonna look at it all day. I told you I normally have, this is the longest that I've not worn gloves touching my books, because I normally have some latex gloves on. So because I'm a really oily person. So if I hold my books too long, like you can see my print there. I'm very oily. And I don't be, because the oil mess up your pages and stuff. You know? Say it with my chest. Yes. Well, not forehead smash to the glass. That's about right. Ooh, okay. So I'm not gonna stay on here long because I'm about to play in these books. Y'all already know I am. Y'all already, and see now I gotta figure out what gotta get moved. Just gonna put them right here for right now. Just stay there and don't fall. We'll find you a home shortly. It's like a book shelter. We running a book shelter in here. We got to make a bed for you. Just put your stuff right there. You know, no, you're fine. You are okay. You're just gonna. Right, time for another shelf. I know. I just built this one. This shelf ain't even 4 months old. I think I got done building this shelf what before Thanksgiving. It's either in November, and it's already overflowing because I didn't have to start doubling the books over here and start putting them up there. And there's some books over here on the floor. The Word is over here. United Nations book is over here. The Passion of Christ is over here. We still got my two little books up there. There's books under there. Can I check out the Grimm Fairy Tales book, please? Send me your address. Maybe we can see you. Huh? Huh? Listen, what? So let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all gone to the real library and looked to see what books they got on sale for $1? I love you, Taji. Girl, I am sweating. Listen. Y'all, it is a whole puddle. Do I have any more room to add another bookshelf? Yes, I can go up. I can go up. But y'all just know my stomach is sweating even just think about it. Like it's a whole wet line under here. Ooh. Y'all know I got Goodwill. That book either came from Goodwill or Half Price Bookstore. And we got Anderson's Fairy Tales too. Y'all know that, right? We got both, and they supposed to be Grimm, all of them. And look, this came from the library too. This was I got it at Goodwill, but look, it was at the library somewhere. Somebody's library, South Creek Elementary. But these either came from Goodwill. These two either came from Goodwill or Half Price Bookstore. Goodwill. Because it don't got no writing in it. So this ain't, yep. So this came from Goodwill. Probably for 50 cents. 50 cents, y'all. And then we got Anderson's Fairy Tales too. You don't want me to go up because you love the background. That's okay, Miss Anita. I understand, but honey, my books ain't gonna be on the floor. So this background gonna go, and it's gonna go up. Because my books can't sit on the floor. So the wall gotta go away. That stuff can still be back there. We just won't be able to see it. You need that book. You need to look for that book in Trinidad, definitely. I just want to work in the Sacred Library Circle. Listen, y'all do not know how many people. Listen, I'm serious. Outside of TikTok, I told y'all when I just had my regular bookshelf prior to, I had to get both of my bookshelves had glass things on them. And I didn't leave them open because when I left them open, people felt like they could just go touch my books. So prior to this, my other two bookshelves I had, they both had glass doors on them. One of them had frosted glass. You couldn't even see in there at all. I'm going to need a rolling ladder. I'm going to build one. That's the next step. I plan on building one. She's gonna need a wraparound bookshelf. I'm telling you, it's wall to wall already. I just need to go up. But really, if I do two more shelves right here, I could do a shelf and then another shelf here, and I should be fine. Cause I could even take it up on that side. Because I built it myself, I could do it. Yeah, yeah. But when your books is open, people feel like they could just touch them. Are y'all running into that now? Y'all running into people just come over and they just like start picking up your books and stuff? The room should be a bookcase. It technically is because I don't really open this door very much. And I'm about to get y'all told me to get a humidifier and put it in here. So I'm going to do that as well so that the papers don't start crumbling and stuff. My husband knows better. Your family going to get your library with the assistance from God. Oh, yeah. I already told my kids this is their lineage right here. I want them to have knowledge. You can get your own money. I don't have any to give you. But knowledge will get you to the money. That's what I taught my kids all the time. Quit worrying about the money and get the knowledge. The knowledge brings you the money. Don't believe me? Well, college educated people make more money than people most times that are not college educated. And that's because they have the information. They have the education. They have the knowledge. Most of my books are in glass, but I still have a lot in the open. No company. I know that's right. My library's in my bedroom. There's a do not enter sign on the door. Sarah. No, that's Sandra, auntie. I got my son his own bookshelf so he can leave my books alone. I don't have company over, and when I do, my books are in my room behind the closed door. Y'all are funny. It's a no-touch zone. You can only look. Who? 10 feet. That is hilarious. Yeah, Sarah, auntie said she got a do not answer sign on her door. Shall do. She said, I don't let people borrow my books anymore. People don't give your books back. They sure don't. Okay. Who used to lend books and you don't no more? Besides Miss Anita. When y'all start telling people about books, do y'all instantly tell them where they can go get them? Uh-oh. He saw your Wizardology book the other day. He called you crazy. I did, but I don't know more. I know that's right. Auntie Sandra said me. Don't even think about asking for nothing. Don't even think about it. So, before we get off, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. And where is our book? Did I put it back? I think I did. Oh, y'all. It's so many books. See, I used to be able to just go right to my shelf and know where everything was. But y'all done seen me so many books. Nothing is ever in its place because there's always something being moved around now. But I am going to go ahead and get some more wood and build the rest of this because we got to get some order. Like, remember I had all of our mythology right here. And this was like our ancient Bibles. But now there's things that have been added. So we got to move the library around again. I stopped when my DVDs and books didn't come back, honey. It's a lot of stuff I quit loaning. Okay, so I missed the big book that had the old cage. Huh? What happened? I missed the book that was in the King page. Will someone please tell me what it is? Or it is available to purchase somewhere. KJV store. The KJV store. It's the 1611 Bible and it has a page of the 1650 Bible in it. A leaf one. Y'all don't be letting people. So have y'all bought your husbands and wives? Have y'all got them Old Testament super 225 books, Lord Jesus. Nobody knows what's in my library. I know that's right, Naisha. She said, I don't even tell nobody. Naisha said, don't nobody even know what's in hers. Mine is getting his OTP soon. Because I see y'all don't want to share. You don't have many, maybe 10. That's okay. Don't share. Hey, I started out with 1, 2, 3, and it builds up over time. But if you giving them away and letting people use them, you won't build your library. Nope, I told them get they own. Ooh. My sister's still not trying to give me that Lost Books of the Bible back, and that's a good book. It sure is, nephew. You let her get your Lost Books of the Bible. You're welcome. I think I got 300 books online and real books. Wow. I have 9 and they are hidden. Nephew, you mind me asking how old your sister is and she stole your book? I have 10 on my Nook app and 10 in physical. Come on. That's 20 books. Yes, I got to read the PDF now. It's the starter library, Naisha. Come on. You got to start somewhere. And y'all got to think, I didn't get all of this. I mean, granted, y'all have sent me about 60 books. Maybe 60 books, I'm thinking. But prior to that, like I said, please don't try to rush. 20, I told her I was going to trade her for another one soon, and she broke the deal. I don't have to worry about any of my people getting my books. They are all 66ers. Oh, yeah, you got it good. If you got 66ers, then, well, I don't know, though, because some of them get sold, they be wanting to see. Not messing with you. I have ordered over 80 books. I had none after watching you. I have about 50. Come on. Come on now. You never knew books would be that important, and you would get angry and have an attitude over them. What are you doing? No, excuse me. What are you doing? What are you going over there for? Don't worry about that. What is this over here? No. Hey, come here. Don't worry about that. That's my study area. Can you please not go? People used to be able to walk all through. Not that area right there. Don't go over there. You can walk anywhere in the house you want to. You said you always been a reader, but you're okay. Okay. She said she always been a reader, but her subject matters have changed. Books are cool. Mine's where they listen to me. I'd be like, here's the book. And they'd be like, nah. I'm going to look at it later. You pluck whatever bookworm was in me. Oh, come on. Yes. My mom-in-law's a 66 and I got her son reading outside the KJV now. Girl, you better watch out. She be in your windows. You can't turn people out like that and think that the 66ers ain't put your armor on. King Og, page 48, Daniel 3:19 just reads about the same. Yeah, they stole a lot of his stuff. But put your armor on, girl. You can't get to turning their people out like that and think it's gonna be okay. That you in the danger zone. I was into the TV until I found you. Now I'm nothing but books. That's cool. That makes me excited. Right? Yeah, they will clean me out of the romance and hood novels. They don't want these. Go on and get them. Go on and take them. She done already told me she had questions. What spirit I operate in, girl? Hey. Get ready to be called a witch. And get ready to be called, they're going to say you want to reprobate mind too. Just tell them thank you and move on. Wow. All right, Barry Bella. Spirit of knowledge. Come on. Right, Tyree. Tyree said the spirit of knowledge. Wisdom and understanding. Something y'all don't have. Y'all got that law, baby, but y'all don't got the wisdom, understanding, and knowledge to work in it, though. I ain't buying it. I told y'all life was about to come alive once y'all start reading these books. Y'all thought I was playing. I told y'all. Somebody, young lady sent me an email. 2 young ladies emailed me today. One of them went to a book fair with her son, and everything there was ghosts, demons, ghost hunters, like all the stuff we study. And I think her baby is 7. And it was Scholastic right under there. I told y'all Scholastic, and it was all the demonic books and everything. And then someone else sent me a thing about a beer commercial. She sent me the email. Oh yes, they did. I told y'all all these books be at y'all kids' book fair. And she went to the book fair with her baby and sent me the picture of it. Took a whole screenshot. They had a whole thing, and it was all demons, ghost hunters, everything. Five Below had a lot of witch casting spell books and stuff. I'm telling y'all. And then another young lady emailed me, and she said she was watching TV, because we've been watching TV intentionally now. We're not just watching TV mindlessly. We're looking at all the symbols, the colors, everything. She said she sent me a screenshot. It was a beer commercial, and they talking about Armageddon and talking about. She said, "Auntie, what do beer have to do with the fight between good and evil?" And it said something about Armageddon on it, beer. Oh yeah, we about to read about the Grammys right here. That's what we about to read about. Hold on. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? You just finished watching Graham was good. I'm surprised they ain't let them say Jesus Christ this year. Must be. Oh, they don't really believe in him. They don't care nothing about that. And we can read about that. So last night was the Grammys, right? Where's the Grammys held? Hey, where's the Grammys held? LA, California. Where do they have the big parties at? The mansion parties? California is where they have the mansion parties. Right. Okay. Okay, the city of Los Angeles. Right. Right. Okay. So look, listen to this. It says these creatures are human beings possessed by certain types of powerful demons capable of bringing about. Okay, so let me go back a little bit. I read this to y'all before, but I want y'all to hear this. Okay? So it says werewolves, zombies, vampires, and other were animals do exist. I have seen many of them. This is a very closely guarded secret by Satan. No one controls these beings except Satan or his high-ranking demons, like how God controls the Leviathan. So werewolves are controlled by Satan or his highest-ranking demons. Okay? Look. It says no one controls these beings except Satan or his high-ranking demons. He uses them mostly for discipline. I will never forget one incident during a meeting when Satan sent a werewolf after a man. The man jumped up and ran with the snarling werewolf after him. He could not hope to outrun the animal human. To outrun the animal human. He realized this and turned and pulled a .357 Magnum, firing the contents of the chamber directly into the werewolf. The werewolf never even faltered. He tore the man to shreds. No one in the congregation dared to move or make a sound, fearing that the werewolf would be turned on them next. These creatures are human beings possessed by certain types of powerful demons capable of bringing about the necessary physical changes within the human body. Some of the ancient Christian writings from the Dark Ages about these were animals in Europe is very accurate. I have never found anything in writing that is accurate about them except in the ancient satanic writings kept in the vaults of the main satanic mansion in the hills of California. The were animals are greatly feared and hated by everyone within the occult. They are loners, 100% sold out to Satan. I suspect that during the tribulation period, they will greatly increase in number and be openly used for Satan by discipline. Didn't I tell y'all that Arizona is seeing an uptick of wild dog attacks? They said packs of dogs is just ripping people apart. Could it possibly be the uptick in I got something else for y'all too. I just told y'all that the other day. When I was reading in this book, I told y'all that just in November, December, Northern Arizona said that they saw an uptick in wild dogs just ripping people apart, killing people. Well, what's the change? Or is it even a dog? Because when I looked up there, in that area is where they had the giants that were from the canine family, but they had the head of an Olmec and a head of a Tolmec. They had the face of an Aztec, the head of an Olmec or something, and then but their mouth was that of the canine family. It said that could easily be a werewolf because werewolves' heads are slanted like that. They head be slanted. Like if you look from the side, the way they said that the nose and whatever went up, that would be a werewolf. Hey, Pumpkin, how are you feeling, Miss Creole girl? Okay, so listen to this, family. Y'all ready? I'm gonna go blow my nose and go to the bathroom. I said I was gonna do that. Who thinks Beyonce is a bride of Satan? Can y'all go Google real quick pictures of Beyonce in black wedding dresses or red wedding dresses in one of her videos? Please go check out her in like wedding garb and see how many pictures you see of her in that. Yeah, I'm so excited right now. And this is why I've been taking more time off. Don't think Circa been laid up or nothing. I've been laid up with my books. Y'all probably think, Sucker got her a man. No, I don't. I've been trying to look through all the stuff y'all been sending me because y'all send me new books every week, and I be wanting to look in them, but then I be on here, and I started thinking about it. If I do 10-hour classes, that only really leaves me 2 hours to do what I need to do. That's cook, clean, study, whatever. And I done been up for 12 hours already. So that's another reason why I kind of cut back down on the hours that I've been on here. Because Beyonce had a music video of her in a wedding dress in the early 2010s. Okay. Family, was a whole coyote on my fence is still broken from the hurricane, and I get concerned. Look, they gotta have something to repel coyotes. Some type of herb or something that they don't like to smell. Put that out around your property. We gotta make sure. I know y'all be thinking it. God already told me because I don't be on here at nighttime. He already told me what y'all be thinking. The first couple times I wasn't on here at night, he told me. I already know it's to cross a few people's minds. And I still be here by myself with my books. I just don't be getting no time to Yep, you found one with a weird. I already know y'all. I know my family. I didn't know y'all for some of y'all for a year. I already know what it is. See, get your mouths out the gutter. And I'm learning too, y'all. If my spirit ain't right, what we do outside. Listen. Should you not play her music? I'm gonna be honest with you. It's really hard to say because listen to the words. She has some songs that are beautiful and they don't have a whole bunch of craziness in them. But listen, let me tell y'all something. I do be studying Nyesha. I do. Cause this is the thing. I have so much that I want to show y'all. I ain't gonna lie, like my head has been cloudy for about the last 3 weeks because I'm thinking about these end times. So sometimes I be kind of, do I talk about the giants and do we go deeper in the word, or do I need to talk about disaster preparedness? So I really am just now, since we did so much of the giants, we did so much of different things. I don't, but everything just keep taking us back to the giants, y'all. Have y'all noticed that? It either takes us back to the fallen angels or the giants. No matter where we read, no matter what we looking at, we always end up right back at them. Something with them. Whether they was the king, we always end up right back in ancient Mesopotamia. Thank you so much. Oh, shoot. Let me go get my other charger, y'all. I got so many dang devices. I be having to charge everything. It seems like as soon as one thing go down, and I can't find my other iPhone charger, I don't know what I done did with it. Plugged it somewhere and can't find it. Which is crazy since I'm the only one in the house. But I be moving my mobile library, so I done plugged the other one somewhere. And I don't know where I plugged it or put it or it's somewhere. Oh, thank you so much. I don't need to charge this one. Okay. Oh, it's my phone. That's what I needed to charge. Rabbit animal that's been locked up for a while. What happened? I need a rolling book cart. Oh, I don't got no room here for it. I'm praying that God is getting ready to bless me. And I don't know. I'm hopefully my situation, as far as my living situation will be. I mean, I got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath right now. It's not bad, but when you got family members sending you gifts every week, like I said, it's different when you go out and buy things and say, oh, I'm gonna put this right here. Oh, I'm gonna buy this pair of shoes. I have space. But God puts me on people's minds and they send me stuff, and then God say, well, find room to put it. But can I tell y'all something? Oh, thank you. Taji, send me your address too, please. Yeah, people have been really nasty. It's because of the stress. But see, that's probably why God put me in here. He did. He did it perfect. Mommy, you just gotta keep going. I pray that you are already supposed to be. Increase my knowledge. Oh, thank you. Y'all do realize y'all teach me too, right? Y'all answer a lot of my questions too. Because now that I'm not just studying by myself, yes, thank you, Miss Ida. Now that I'm not just studying by myself, I have more feelers out. Because God is gonna like prick every last one of our minds with something different. So we get the whole story now, y'all. Whereas I would have to only be looking at one thing, then I gotta take time. Well, now I can just put it out there. Y'all, it's however many of y'all, and y'all all go looking in different spaces. So we've been able to bring all this information back together. I've got a coyote here that try to get my chickens when I let them free range. Ooh. You keep your people. There's got to be some kind of herb or something that they don't like the smell of that y'all can pour out around your land or something. I'm sure it's something. My light bill cost me $0, and I'm up at $12.83. I have not paid a bill since December. You been studying, Smiles? I told y'all, listen. I know y'all done seen some reduction in bills and stuff. That's the first thing you do. Let your gas last longer, your food last longer, and your bills be lower. Because he know you're going to spend it on books and things that matter. Disaster prepared stuff that you need. God don't like when you waste money. Because when you waste money, then you're going to have an attitude with him about what you don't have. But he gave you the money to take care of it. That's like you giving your kids some money because they say they want some shoes, then they blow the money and come back and ask for some more. No, I gave you the money for what you told me you was going to do with it. Oh, y'all said garlic and cayenne pepper? Okay, so make some cayenne pepper bombs and hang them on the fence every so many inches or something. I've been getting credits on my rent and phone bill. I told y'all, he pays you to study, baby. I don't care what. No, he better than college. I told y'all I cannot tell y'all nothing that don't happen in my life. This is what he do for me, and it is scripture. And once I learn the secret, people gonna be mad at you because you're gonna have more money in your pocket because he's removing the devour from your finances. I've been getting all kinds of stuff. I'm so excited. Come on now. Wolf urine keeps them away at bay, but you gotta spray it in multiple places and every time after it rains. And how you gonna get some wolf pee? The garlic is for the dogs. Who else feel like God has been paying them to study? People just walking up to you, handing you money they owe you or money. You go to the place and say, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Free food, all kinds of stuff. When you thought your bill was going to be 100, it was 65. Oh, yes, I love it. Uh-huh. That's why I won't go back. You buy wolf urine on Amazon. Well, damn, you can buy wolf urine on Amazon to keep the other animals away, the coyotes and whatnot. I learned something. See, I didn't even know you could buy wolf pee. Now that is something I would have never thought about. Jay Woo, I met a client son for the first time, and he gave me money to go to lunch. Come on. Yes. Yes. I didn't have to pay February rent. I had $50, and the next day my man sent me $350. Come on. When you look out for other people and you relieve other people's stress and you listen to what God is telling you, he makes your life. He said, I'll make your burdens light. You keep going to the world and they ain't doing nothing but putting more trouble and more pain and more regret. How can you tell if somebody is putting witchcraft on you? Pray. Anoint your house with oil. Go get some blessed oil. Anoint all of your windows, all of your doors. And I'm going to tell you what I used to do. I still do this. I pour oil across how witchcraft folks put salt out. I don't use salt. But I will pour that oil, just like God said, the spirit of death or evil, wicked spirits can't come wherever the blood is on the door. I still do that. I pour oil out before it's going to be a storm. If it's going to be any craziness, I pour oil in front of my door. And when I had a house, I would go around my whole way, like I always normally live on the corner. So wherever my yard starts from the neighbor's house, all the way in the front, all the way around, and all the way in the back. I don't play that. And what'll happen is that person, like either they gonna fall off, they gonna slip and say something. Gotta let you know. I got blessed 3 times this week. God gave me a free meal at work. God gave me $100 gift card at work, and something else happened. Come on. I anoint my place, the entry to my place. I'm telling you, where do I get my oil from? I pray over my own oil because I don't trust these pastors. And I got the same spirit. I ain't gonna say I got the same spirit they got because I don't know that. But I have the spirit of God in me. So I pray over my own oil, and it has not worked. As a matter of fact, people used to come and bring big old bottles of oil for me to pray over it, and I would bust it open. And it ain't no specific prayer that I pray word for word every time, because everybody's oil might need something different. Your oil might be for protection. Your oil might be for health. I mean, it's used for everything, but whatever God tells me to say over that oil at the time, I say it. Some people still have oil that I gave them over 10, 15 years ago. They still got the bottle, and they just dip it out a little bit. I said, You use coconut, it's whatever. God know your heart. Yes. And I use it. Oh, wait a minute. God saved us from an almost fatal accident. 2 reasons. Are you serious, Christy? Thank you, Lord. Yes, you can, Michelle. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, 3 hours ago. Thank you, Jesus. Listen to me. Remember we talked about rock God can't stop a car from hitting you? Rock God cannot stop your child from getting kidnapped or something happening to them. I told y'all, anoint your tires. I anointed my car all the time. I anointed my tires. I would anoint the suspension sometimes, depending, because you don't know what's going to happen. And the devil he wants as many souls as he can. Death is his thing. Our last car wreck broke my back and my daughter's neck. Today should have been fatal. The blood of Jesus. Y'all remember the class when I said God is so amazing? He's watching over people in their cars. He's stopping people from drowning. He's helping mothers give birth who've never given birth by themselves. And you want to pray to a rock that can't even get up and move itself? But he can have an angel come and stand in front of your car, or sway the other car, or move whatever. Come on. And you want to pray to a rock that can't even move? And trust your family to a rock and a stick. Do it if you want to. Ain't none of my kids in the city where I'm at. One of my kids is on the West Coast, and my other 3 is almost 300, 400 miles away from me. It ain't nothing this rock gonna be able to do. But the angels that my daddy can send out over my children, warring angels that can, come on. And y'all want to pray to a rock. This cannot protect you in an accident. But I can say, Jesus! And that car will swerve. I can lay my hands on my child and say, in the name of Jesus, you are healed. And her eyes work. I have laid my hands on wounds that the doctor said would never have a baby. She'll kill off everything they get there. And I said, the devil is a lie. touched that woman's wound, gave her some oil, and she got 3 strong boys after that. Had to get her toes tied, as a matter of fact. My friend's baby was dead. I did not know. I'm chiefing with my friends, not thinking about no Jesus. I don't even know what one of them knew about God. The other one, she didn't know what was going on. Matter of fact, it was 4 of us, not 3. It was 4. 2 young girls, me and my homegirl. Now, me and my homegirl know holiness. You hear me? And this is when I know when the pastors be like, you can't be drunk and speaking for God. You can't. That's a lie. Because there was the second blunt going around, baby. And at that time, I wasn't really thinking about it. It wasn't that I wasn't thinking about Jesus, but it wasn't that I was. Me and my homegirls is getting it in on a Sunday. I'll never forget it. It was before 9 o'clock. I had just sent my kids back to the room. And something came over me. The Holy Ghost came over me. And I just started crying. And they looking at me like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, we got to pray for such and such. We got to pray. And I'm walking through the house. I don't want I'm like, what's happening? It never happened to me before. And I told you, I called my girlfriend and I said, hey, this happened to me when I was having a session last Sunday. My baby was in the hospital. She had been crying for 24 hours. And they couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. Then I found out later that the baby had died. And during the 15 minutes that I was praying, she came back to life. A newborn baby. She was not even a month old. And I was not where my friend was. But I was calling out her name in the middle of a session. And that's when couldn't nobody tell me. And the friend told me when she said I couldn't pray and my mama couldn't pray. And her mama called me her daughter. I call her mama my other mama. So God went through an extended family member to call out because their hearts was hurt. They couldn't. Some things it ain't no words for. Some things can hurt you so bad you don't got no words for it. I feel the Holy Ghost right now. All the hair on my body is standing up. Thank you, Jesus. Listen, that's why when people be trying to put God in the box and say who he ain't going to use and he can't use them because he doing this, evidently you ain't never read the Bible because all the niggas he had running with him and all the people that he used and made amazing. David was a whoremonger. He was a murderer and an adulterer and David was mighty in God's eyes. So whenever y'all get done about this, oh, if you didn't did this and you didn't did that, that's why I keep telling y'all, did God say it or did them church people say it? You better know who's saying what. Because they can be telling you all this time, people telling me, God ain't using you. God will not use you. And the whole time, God been using me. But because I was going off church logic and what they said a Christian should act like and do and be, then I didn't never line up. God said, you never asked me. You never asked me because I'm the one that sent you over there. Because they ain't never heard what you had to say. So I sent you over there into that place because it's a dark place and I needed some light over there and they too good to go. You ain't scared to step up in the trap house where the stuff is flying out the door and not. Hey, y'all, what y'all got going on up here? Now, I don't want no parts of it, but I sit up in here and chill with y'all. Talk to y'all about whatever y'all want to talk about, what we talk about today. That's why I tell y'all when people come on here telling me whatever, I'm not doing this for you. Whoever got something to say about my calling, you didn't give it to me. You didn't call me. You didn't choose me. God chose me before the foundation of the earth to do what I've been doing my whole life. The reason I haven't ever really had a lot of friends, because all I've been talking about is the rapture and you need to get your soul right, whether I was turning up in a club on a pole or not. Read the Bible in a strip club, and the people that know me like, yeah, that's the girl who used to read the Bible in a strip club, and I'm not going to be in here for long. And if you knew what I knew, you'd be sitting down at this table with me in the strip club, in my outfit and my 7-inch heels, with my Bible right on the table, and a drink, and a cigarette. Sure did. Sure did. You want a cigarette, or you want some word, or you need me to buy you a drink? What you need? I need you to be comfortable so I can bust your hair real quick. Come on in. Have a seat. Because God been telling me to talk to you for the last two. You was in here last night, right? Yeah. Come here. He told me this and this and this about you. How you know that, man? Wait a minute. Hold up. What? You know somebody named Jasmine? Yeah. You need to stay away from her. God, I keep hearing the name Jasmine. Man, I just met this girl. She gonna try to get you robbed. You stay away from her house at nighttime. That's not your homeboy. Don't go home with him. And then the person leave. They don't leave with him. Somebody leave home with him, and that dude end up killing somebody that night. Like, I don't care. God has people in all kinds of places. It ain't just the church where the news come. God wants to get people to him. So you don't think it's a bigger deal for me to be sitting in a strip club and tell somebody something, and then they think, oh, she a stripper, she whatever, and then they come back the next day and like, did you see the news? You know that's the dude that I was in here with. I told you. Man, I'm about to start going to church, man. Man, I got to get out these streets, man. Man, that's crazy, man. And my daughter told me she didn't like him, and I kept telling her to be quiet. Oh, so you didn't listen to the baby. The baby can see the demon, the murder demon that's in your friend that's been plotting on you. Listen, it say don't discredit these little babies because God be telling them stuff. I don't like him. Daddy, he's bad. Shut up and go in the house. No, Daddy, don't go with him. I don't like him. That be the person they daddy, they never get to see their daddy again. Or they gotta go visit their daddy behind the walls, or daddy's in a wheelchair now, or whatever the situation is. God, if he can use a donkey, he can use your kids. If he can use a donkey, he can use the homeless person on the street, the alcoholic, the crackhead, the prostitute, the pimp. He can use whoever he wants to if he can use an animal. It don't have to be to your liking who he used. You're not the sovereign one. He is. And that means he can do whatever he want to do when he feel like it, and ain't nobody to say nothing about it. So if he want to use a hoe to save his profits, he will. Have y'all not read the Bible where the very people that was trying to kill the Israelites, God turned around and made them protect them from somebody else? My enemy is now my protector from my other enemy. Hey, yeah, he gonna make them pay you too. Y'all better get you some. What you mean? You have your enemies paying your bills. They ain't giving you gifts and liking it. People that hate you, but they got to give you their money. I'm telling you what I know. Get you a living God. You better get you one of these. What it is, a living God, and get rid of these guys. Where you gotta give blood. God already shed his blood. So I don't gotta cut no chicken's head off. I don't gotta kill no cat. I don't gotta go get no organs. God already did all of that. It's already done. You hear me? I don't gotta put no rocks on my head to get no signals. That's what the Holy Ghost is for. It just download all day in every situation. Better get you a living God. And as y'all can see, he come through. He do what he say he gonna do, and it just be easier and easier for you to let them humans go that always let you down. That thank you so much. That never come into, you know what I'm saying? Oh yes, Creole. Come on now. That's what I'm to God and gave you a new heart. If you get a chance, please read Matters of the Heart by Juanita Bynum. Hey y'all, if y'all have a problem with unforgiveness and hatred and stuff, not saying you do, but I'm just saying, if you have issues with letting stuff go, I need y'all to read Juanita Bynum's book, Matters of the Heart. Great book. Get your Kleenexes and stuff ready, highlighters and pens, and I don't know if they got a PDF of it or not. It's not just unforgiveness. There's other stuff in there too, but it's just matters of the heart. It's a very good book. It's pink. It's a real good. Men, y'all too. Matters of the Heart is a very good. If you still got stuff you holding on to, Matters of the Heart is a good book. Your mom had that book when I was younger. Yes. Matters of the Heart is a good book. Don't Get Off the Train is a good one too. And No More Sheets. You having a problem keeping your stuff to yourself? Women and men. You having a problem not being able to say no to sexual immorality? Definitely get No More Sheets. It's on 3 books for $4. Thank you. Don't Get Off the Train talks about being in places you shouldn't and holding on to people that's not supposed to be in your life and how that affects your life and your walk with God. Don't Get Off the Train. It's only about this thick. Hey, and then old dude's been popping up trying to do the most. Soon as you start keeping yourself celibate, them demons know they got to get back in. God done swept and cleaned your house. They want back in. Just like the word say. They want back in. So as soon as you start to feel yourself getting to where you don't think about that person, or you don't get that occasional, and then they start calling, that's because that demon want back in. They want that soul tie again so you can go back to being depressed and feeling confused and feeling, oh no. I could have been struck dead so many times and he kept me here for a purpose. Come on. That part. That's why they come back. And the Bible says that when the demon come back, he holds the door open for 7 stronger than before. So that's why the relationships get worse every time you take them back. They get more abusive. They cheat on you more. Whatever. They get more disrespectful. Every time that you take them back, they get more of whatever, worse. No More Sheets, Matters of the Heart, and Don't Get Off the Train. They all by Juanita Bynum. Just go look up Juanita Bynum books and you will see them. Don't Get Off the Train, No More Sheets, and Matters of the Heart. Yep. And then your situation gets worse because now you're more depressed. You're going through the whole thing of not trusting. So you're constantly on edge. And oh my God, your mental state diminishes very quickly. You're welcome. And that's why I don't. I ain't saying I ain't slick and feel whatever, but I guarantee you it's not something. Juanita Bynum. 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 I'm back. The devil might be trying to stop me from hearing a word. You good, nephew. It's always going to be like that. But you can go back and watch on YouTube. Teacher does a bad thing. I don't do that for the material thing. I ask for spiritual stuff. Right. Ain't that crazy? But see, this is the thing. See, I used to say that too. But God said, ask for what I want. That's material and spiritual. He just wants you to ask for the spiritual first. He said, I'm going to take care of all of your needs and wants. I'm going to give you stuff you didn't even know exists. Like an English Russian Bible that I never even knew existed that I received today from Mr. Michael. I'm so grateful for this. Thank you. I'm so grateful for everything. Absolutely mind-blowing. It's absolutely mind-blowing to me. I have a freaking Russian Bible. Like, the heck. Half in Russian, half in English. Half in Russian, half in English. And the reason I'm saying this is because this is a desire of my heart. He said, I will give you the desires of your heart if you seek me. This is why you don't have no reason to be jealous, envious, or anything, because the desires of your heart, whatever they are, he has them for you if you seek him first. That's why, circa, don't be jealous of nobody, because God gives me the stuff that's dear to my heart, my desires. So why would I be jealous of anybody else when even before TikTok, he has always given me my desires? want that too. No, I just want you to give me what I'm interested in, and then you'll be happier. Okay. He said, I'm going to give you what you desire, not what she desired, what he desired. I'm going to give you what you want, things that will make your toes wiggle that you didn't even know existed. I'm going to give you stuff you didn't even know it existed, and you ain't even going to have to ask for it. So why would I be mad that you got whatever you got when he started giving me what I want? You will always be disappointed, miserable, if you always ask God for your stuff. Find out what you like, and God will bring that to you. Nothing else, not what they want, thank you, what you want. What's important to you? Some people like cooking stuff. Some people like tools. So I like everything. That's why I know he be sick of me. Honey, I want it all. I want this. I think I'm going to try that. If you said you can give me all my heart's desires, as long as I walk with you, well, I'm about to make me a list. You said you can do more than what I asked for, and he do. I knew one Bible was supposed to be on its way. Didn't know it was two. I didn't even know nothing about this one. Didn't know it was coming. Didn't know it existed. And they showed up on the same day. Said I wanted to give me a regular 1611 Bible. Regular size, not the big one. This one showed up. Wanted another I had an Ethiopian Bible, right? And I was like, ooh, that's cool. And then I got my little niece on here, and she said, oh, no, that's not the only one. That's not ours. I'm Ethiopian. That's not the Bible we read. Wait a minute, there's two of them. So now we got, oh, I forgot about this one. So we got this Ethiopian Bible, right? That has been stamped with the Circa Trova. Y'all can't really see it right there yet. Oh, wait a minute. You see it say the Library of Circa Trova in there. I'm so excited. This one is in Amharic, and it has the Old Testament based on the Septuagint, which is this. Where is it? Behind this book, right there. So this is the Septuagint. That's Greek and English. And this is one of the Ethiopian Bibles that's based on the Septuagint. Ooh, be careful, Circa. And it's in Amharic. Right? Then I forgot about this one, y'all. How y'all let me forget about my first Bible that came from Egypt that my homegirl sent me, and it's all in Arabic. This one came from Egypt. She hand delivered this one to me. She lived in Egypt for 3 years. And she said, what do you want? I said, I want a Bible. That's what I want. You know what I want. See that? Arabic New Van Dyke Bible, Egypt, Heliopolis, the same streets that Jesus walked on. And it's in Arabic as well. So we got the Quran in Arabic. We got the Bible in Arabic. We got two different Ethiopian Bibles. We now have a 1611, another 1611. We got this 1611. We got our 1870 or 80s Bible. We got our 1835 Bible. We got the interlinear Bible that's Hebrew, Greek, and English. We got our Quran that's Roman script, English, and Arabic. You see? Roman script, it's in Arabic and it's in English. Oh, yes, our Septuagint is Greek and English. I'm excited around here. What you done said? Oh, yes. We got our Bhagavad Gita. I know I don't say that right, so I said I'm just going to start calling it the Gita. We got our Buddhist, Hindu, Mohammedan in here. We got Confucianism, Hebrew, Christian. We got the Tanakh. What else we got in here, y'all? We got the lost books of the Bible. And what else we got? We got our Dictionary of Christian Antiquities, which is great. So God has blessed us. It's a whole bunch of stuff in here. I can't even name everything. So just know. Oh, and we got these that don't have nothing to do with none of that, but they do. They down here. They off the shelf. They used to be on the shelf, but now we don't got no space. We got World Scripture, complete anthology of sacred text, and we got the Oxford Dictionary of World Religions. And y'all see how thick these books is too. They had to get off the shelf. So any chance you have a Bible? What kind of Bible? What kind? A regular Bible? A regular 66? Of course. Of course. I have several. I'm going to show you what my old one used to look like. There go my 66. Good night. Good night. Oh, love you in India too. Hey. This is my 66. You see? This is my old one. I got a green one in here somewhere. Where are ya? Hey. It's a green one in here with the pages on it. But they up there. As y'all know my books be raggedy. This is this. Ain't got no stuff on it. It's done. I got a regular Bible. Got a few regular Bibles in here. I don't know where the green one is. It's somewhere in here. It still got a casing on it. Yes. That's why when the 66ers come in here talking crazy. And this Bible is maybe 20 years old. I think I got this one around. I got the green one and that one are probably around the same time. So, y'all see, I always try to keep a good copy in a. Where is? Now that's crazy. I just had it because we were just looking at it earlier. What the heck? We literally was just looking in that earlier. What I do with it? Y'all see, this one I gotta get some order in here. I do not like looking for stuff. Where is it? Okay, so I don't know where the green Bible is. It was in here. Shoot. Juanita Bynum. Just type in Juanita Bynum. Juanita B. and Matters of the Heart. Or type in Matters of the Heart, Juanita. It's going to come up. Oh, come on. Y'all, it ain't no more space. Y'all to give me blessings you don't have room enough to receive. Shake it down, press together, and run it over. He will give it to your bosom. Be right back. I'm going to order books. Uh-oh. Do I have a New American Bible? I did have one. I think I gave it to somebody. It was a red copy. But it might be one in here. Over here somewhere. Because y'all know we got a whole nother shelf on this side. This is like our reference books, and it might be. I did have a New American, NASB, New American Standard Bible. There was one in here somewhere. I think I gave it to somebody. I think that's one of the Bibles I gave away because I done had a couple of them. I think I gave that one away. I did have an NASB. There might be one in here, but I think I gave it away. I think I did. I gave that away. You have one, you just don't know how to send it to me. I have a P.O. box. If you go to my website, circuitrova22.com, circuitrova22.com, and go to the bottom, it has the address and everything. Oh, yes, Angel, he do give you your heart's desires, Pumpkin. Yeah, I know y'all been seeing it. I told y'all. And look, you didn't have to go spend $9,659 buying no cloth either, did you? Or no rock, or put up no big old pledge to get it. Have to do any of that. You just got to learn, start learning, and giving God your time, and He makes your life better. No, I haven't. I haven't heard of those, but it doesn't mean that I haven't read them. So let me tell you what happens. A lot of the books that people ask me have I read because an author took that book and named it whatever they kind of wanted to name it. I might not have read that specific book, but 9 times out of 10, I didn't touch on the information, and it's probably somewhere else. Like I said, when people come and ask me about the Emerald Tablets, have I read a book called the Emerald Tablets? No. But have I read the Emerald Tablets? Yes, because I read them in the Shepherd of Hermas. That's what I read. And then I did read a little bit of the Emerald Tablets. I'm like, this is the Shepherd of Hermas. I've already read this. I've read this before. So I might not know about that name, but I might have read the information. Because a lot of the like mystical and like primordial like stuff, that's in the Nag Hammadi library. When it's in the Nag Hammadi. Yep. So, like I said, I might not know it by the name you know it by, but it doesn't mean that I haven't read it under another name in another book. And mind you, this is not all the books that I've ever read, y'all. These are just the last books from probably my last 12 years of collecting, minus the ones y'all sent me, and minus the ones I've given away, because I gave away a lot of books when I left, when I moved. I threw away a lot of books, stuff that I didn't think was going to be relevant, and now I'm kicking myself for it. Or, like I said, that's what's so funny that y'all buy me books. Me and my girlfriend was talking about this today, because she's known me for almost 10 years. And she knew, like, she used to take me to the Goodwill to go get Bibles for people and journals and stuff. She would take me, or we would go together or whatever. So I said it's very crazy that people buy me books and stuff and Bibles, which is something that I've done for people for years. Oh, I don't have one picked out. I'm about to get off here too, because I'm about to go get in these books. Whatever movie y'all want to watch, y'all can find something, whatever. Yep. So I love y'all. This wasn't no super fabulous class, but I did want to show y'all the things that I got today and show y'all how our library is growing again. Congratulations on your new job. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I love y'all. And see, we've been getting off early. Oh, well, thank you. I'm just saying it wasn't you know how we normally do. But that Rapha thing got me too. I want to study that. I got to get into that. Jehovah Rapha, the sons and the descendants of Rapha. And we know that I got to get that together. Matter of fact, before we get off, let me just see something. Because it might be right here in Enoch 6, and we just looked over it. It's not in these, but they was the leaders, and we know that it was one of them because these were the leaders of they were the leaders over their clique, right? Semyaza, Arakieb, Ramiel, Tamiel, Ramite. See? Daniel, Ezekiel, Barakiel, Azel, Amaros, Bardarel. But they was the chiefs of the tens and all of the others with them. See, it says these are the chiefs of the tens and all the others with them. So These are the leaders' names, but there was other angels. They was each one of them had 10 angels under them. They were the angels, right? And they were chiefs of 10. So they had 10 angels or however many, because the Bible's math didn't mean that, tens like could have been 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever it is. But it say the chief of the tens, but they talk weird. Anyway. So with that, I gotta get on that. I gotta get on that. Because if God has a name, Jehovah Rapha, and then the Rephaim are the descendants of Rapha. I need to figure this out. I gotta get on that. I don't know how or what or where he's gonna lead me to. It might take me a long time. I might even find it right now. But that's mind blowing to me. That we say Jehovah Rapha all the time and never thought about Rapha, the angels, the children of the angels. That's in 2 Samuel. That has 6 fingers and 6 toes, 24 in all. Yeah. So I love y'all. I'm about to go. Mm-hmm. I'm about to go. There's been a go. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, we gonna get on there. I'm about to go and chill out for a minute and figure out which one of these books I'm about to play in. I might have to go ahead and do. I don't know what I need. I love y'all. Good night. I love everybody. Y'all go do some reading, go do some researching or something. And y'all know we have a film class all this month. Newbies, we normally do extensive study, but we've been doing film class this whole week. I mean, this whole month is film class. So we want you to watch movies that are in reference to the things that we study and then look and see how much of what we study or what you read about is in the movies. Because we're going to do a Zoom class shortly. I'm going to see if y'all really been watching and taking notes. Good night. I love y'all too, and y'all make me so happy. I just want y'all to know that. Because I be feeling y'all excitement about our new books. And my other friends and family, they don't care. They think it's stupid. The Hobbit rock giants are the size of mountains. I love it when y'all say y'all can't even look at stuff no more the same. Y'all can't look at TV no more the same. Nephew, the Hobbit is not up there for no reason. That's how I knew that Solomon was the Lord of the Rings. Good night, Tyree. Yeah. That's why I said y'all gotta go watch these movies. I'm not asking y'all to go watch the movies so that you can see where they're getting these storylines from. Because if you've been studying, you should start to see some of the stuff we study in all of these movies, and now you know where they get their storylines from. I can't talk to anybody the same no more. Don't nobody want to hear what y'all got to say now. Y'all done walked on over into come on down the rabbit hole. Jump on in. Yeah, I told y'all. Y'all my only people I can talk to this about because the pastors that I talk to don't want to hear it. The ministers, it blows my mind about them. Folks that know so much word don't never want to study it. That's scary to me. They never have time to study the word. They have the cares of life. Seriously. I don't care how many ministers I try to call. It's only one minister right now that I know I can call and she gonna be ready to study at any given time. Other than that, I'm talking about bishops, pastors. They don't be having no time to study and don't even want to. There isn't a movie list. There isn't. We just been throwing out stuff. You could go back and watch the YouTubes from the last couple of days or this last month. But we ain't got no movie list. Yeah. That's because they don't know the true word of God. Some of them just comfortable where they at. Because their pastor is pleased with them or their bishop or their organization is pleased with them, but they never thought to ask, No, I haven't seen it yet. But they haven't asked God if He pleased or He wanted them to do something. So I haven't, baby girl black. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Listen, whether you've been studying, new to studying, and this is why I say people don't get to be mean in here and make fun of people. We have people that have never read the Bible. We have people that was raised. It was some people when I don't know if they still here with us. It was a young lady that got in one of my. She was literally raised in Satanism and witchcraft because her grandmother was a high priestess in some type of culture. So she was baptized in it the same way we live for Christ. She at 3 years old. They was teaching her how to do wars. She was never raised with anything about Christ. So we have people at all different levels here. And that's why we take our time and break everything down. We take our time and you know what I'm saying? And we have practitioners that are here and we love them. We love everybody. We have no choice. Because God said if we have respect of persons, then we ain't his anyway. And I'll be danged if I get kept out the gates. Everybody's reading level isn't the same. Everybody doesn't have 4 or 5 devices they can go research. They got to click off, come back on. So we got to be mindful of that. So whether you've been studying, you just start studying, you used to studying, and you're coming back to it, you never heard of it. That's why this don't say nothing about church. It's school. We outside International University. This is school. This is not church. So when people try to say, "Oh, well, let's pray before the word is going forth," no, because I'm gonna be cussing probably. This is school. I'm like the teachers. I'm a teacher, not a pastor. This is not church. It feel like church. You get the feeling like you at church. Everything feel it do. We have choir rolls and everything, but it's not church. It's school. That way, don't nobody have to feel offended by, oh, well, I've only been Catholic or I've only been Baptist. Or, okay, we don't care about none of that because all of those same people go to college together. Satanists, Baptists, agnostics, atheists, they all in class together. When they go to learn whatever their business is, they're all in class together. You would never know because they don't talk about it. Jesus had cussing friends. He did. And murderers is his friends. And hoes, too. Dang, sound like all Jesus people is my people. Come on, you said we may curse, but we learn here. We don't curse, we cuss. It's a difference. Cussing and cursing is 2 different things, sis. We cuss. We don't curse. Yeah, we be cussing. Not that it's good, but we be cussing. We use foul language. We don't curse people here. We use it be foul language to be used here, but we don't curse people. We definitely do not. We speak uplifting things. We speak life into people's life. We speak encouragement. We speak faith, healing. Yep, we don't curse people, but we do have foul language. We do. We sure do. But so did the Bible. Ass, damn, and in some versions of the Bible, it's some other cuss words too. Just depends on which one you read. But hell, damn, hell, and ass is all in the Bible right now. So Peter stepped every time, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Yep. God working on us with our foul language, but we don't curse people. We love them. Yes. There's a lot of church people that curse people though. If you don't come to God right now, you're gonna die. If you don't come to God right now, you're gonna lose your house. If you don't do what the pastor say, you're gonna be sick in your body. Those are curses. Those are that's a curse. You're gonna die tonight if you don't come. And that's a curse. You better not leave out of here. You might not make it back. Did God tell you to say that? Or are you trying to see? And that's why I told y'all the situation I just had. Call the minister like, hey, I just need to vent. Minister to minister. This is what we doing around here. I thought this is where I can get the help. And the first thing out their mouth is, you keep on trying to carry out that weight, you're going to be in a mental institution. Won't be calling you no more. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry. I got the wrong minister. I thought you was a minister of Christ. I'm going to end up in a mental institution? You a minister of God. You're an ordained deacon. Why would you even let that come out your mouth? How can I go crazy worshiping the living God who keeps me in singleness of mind? That does not make any sense. You'd be somewhere dead trying to deal with all. What? Hello, I thought I was talking to a minister of Christ, but I think I might have got the witches line. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me check. I got the wrong damn line. I thought I was calling the apostolic Pentecostal line. I guess I called the satanic line because that's the. And it's sad to say this person got my blood running through their veins. We got the same blood. Definitely dial 666. And they've been an ordained minister for over dang near 20 something years. I don't want no parts of that. Listen. Yeah, that's what. And when I told him, I said, sometimes, brother, it's thousands of people in my life. And he said, well, are you sure you called to do this? Did you just hear me say it could be 30,000 people a week coming to listen to the Bible? The most people I had in one life was 32,000 at one time. Yeah, I'm sure God called me to do it. They're not coming to see me twerk. We have not sold Amazon out a gazillion times, A-books and everything else. I said, well, we got stories where there are practitioners that are not using tarot cards anymore, and people are walking away from situations and not being addicted to drugs and not wanting to kill themselves anymore. And I would think God has something to do with that. My mom is in class tonight and wants to know if you can call Dad on the phone. Well, I did. Hey, Mama. Well, hey, Dad. Yeah, somebody when we talked to, hey, he said, hey, yeah, I was just telling him about these crazy ministers. They be talking about they yours. Yeah, the ones you said that was really vipers. Uh-huh. I see it now. They spew poison all over the place, be trying to kill the saints off and stuff. I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes and heard it with my own ears yesterday. But the day before yesterday. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm just gonna keep doing what you said, keep teaching the people and helping them learn about you. Because their lives is getting better. Them other people been going to church for 17 years and they never even knew. Huh? Don't say that. Okay. But they still broke. They still ain't found the way. I'm just saying. Their bills are still expensive and the pastors are still asking for money. What you expect me to do? Yes, the pastor got a mansion, but they don't even got good Bibles. Dad, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Well, these is the people that's faking and saying they're yours. Yes, they call me a false prophet. Yes, the people are seeing it's real. I don't know why they keep going back to the synagogues of Satan. No, they're not telling them about the world ending or the food shortage or the famines or nothing. They're not telling them to get no water filtration or no. No, they're not telling them that either. Thank you. Mm-mm. Yeah, they said angels can't have sex with nobody. I know, right? But they be about to hit us upside the head with the Bible, though. But they don't even believe. But they'll talk about an incubus demon. Yeah, they don't make no sense. I know. It's okay. Well, I'm gonna go because my stomach's getting a little sick. I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna go and get me some food. All right, Dad. Thank you. Yep. Everybody says hi. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk to you in the morning, Dad. All right. Good night. There you go, Mom. He said good night now. Listen here. Okay. Well, now you need to know the rules. If you're gonna be here, you can't do whatever you want to do. So let me zip you up. Don't be falling out. Your brothers and sisters is gonna tell you what's going on in here, and you will need to be in that same place when I get up in the morning. Oh, you're welcome. Tell her I said good night. He that has an ear to hear, and this book better listen. Now you didn't came from Russia or something, so I don't know. I don't speak Russian. I might have to get my translator out because you might not understand. We got what do you call it? Dang it, exchange student. And so I don't know. Might know just a little bit of English, but you're gonna have to stay. Oh, what is this? Somebody did. Okay. Hmm. I love you. I'm about to go. He's still beautifying the building, ain't he? You see this? It ain't no space. Books is going on top, on the sides. They stacked up double rows. He said he'll give you room, stuff you ain't got room enough to receive. It's books over here, books under there, books right there, books over there, books right here, books in my room. And it still ain't no space. He has given me a blessing, shaken down, pressed together, and running over. It's literally happening. It shall people, men, humans, give into your bosom. And when I'm walking from the thing, like this when I or got my Santa Claus package. It comes to life every day. I love y'all. We're gonna do something in the morning. I bet y'all see I've been trying to get back on my normal schedule. So, but I'm about to go look around in some of these books. I done got our system set up. So that way the thing it's all set up. I just didn't use it today. But I got our everything, the document camera. So as I start to show y'all books and pages, ooh, excuse me, it'll be on there. Y'all be able to see it. So I'm getting everything. We got our lights. We got our cabinets in there for when we do our butter classes and all of that. So I'm just trying to get everything in order. So that way it's seamless and smooth. Because if I get frustrated, y'all know I just hang up and home like that. So good night. I love y'all. You gonna color, good job. Have a blessed night. Y'all too. Go watch some TV. And y'all know I normally don't say that. But I need y'all to be watching all these ancient movies about supernatural things. All of it. All of it. Good night, loves. Now let's see if it's gonna let me out. Yep, finally today I actually get